Here in Haiti, we still have an ongoing cholera epidemic, even though it's less than last year. We still have 500,000 people in camps after the earthquake. Again, that's down from 1.5 million, but it's still a lot of people. We have the hurricane season coming up, and we're already in the midst of heavy rains. We have food insecurity. So we have still a lot of humanitarian issues here in Haiti. And right now, we have a consolidated appeal for 2012. It totals about 230 million, and so far we've only got 9% of that funded. So the situation is quite serious. Their situation is in fact deteriorating. After 2 years, tents and tarpaulins are in bad shape. And because of declines in funding, we have a number of operational organizations and NGOs actually pulling out of the camps. So until recently, we've had real problems, for example, providing sanitation, ensuring latrines get emptied, and we have problems providing water supply and new shelter. We had 500,000 cases of cholera last year. It was huge. The infection rates have gone down, and the mortality rates have as well, which is good news. But WHO is still estimating that we could have up to 200,000 cases this year, which is still an epidemic of considerable proportions. And again, we're finding we have less resources. The government is still very weak and cannot take over all the functions that were performed last year by the international community. So yes, we're also facing a budget crunch with regard to cholera as well. We really have to come down to core needs. So for example, people in the camps, we don't pretend that the conditions in which they live in are as they should be. They're pretty bad. But the most, or at least the minimum that we want to try and do is ensure protected chlorinated water, that we can dispose of human waste, clean out the latrines, make sure the camps don't flood, and as people need new shelters, then to provide at least tarpaulins.